Canadians Taxpayer Federation urges Toronto Mayor-elect Olivia Chow to abandon World Cup hosting responsibility for the sake of taxpayers. A taxpayers advocacy group wants Toronto's incoming mayor to give the city's plan to host a handful of games during the 2026 World Cup and red card. The Canadian Taxpayers Federation (CTF) is calling on Olivia Chow to cancel the more than $100 million the city was set to spend to host between 5 and 8 games during the 39 days tournament. Instead, the non-profit organization says Toronto should reallocate the money to other pressing priorities and do the financially responsible things and withdraw its bid, unless enough private sector sponsorship and partnerships are secured to make up the difference. By cancelling the city's plan to play for Toronto to host a handful of World Cup games, Chow could leave more money in taxpayers' pockets or pay for over 90% of her permission-secured affordable housing fund for 1 year. Jay Goldberg, CTF's Ontario and interim Atlantic director, said in a news release, when the city of Toronto initially expressed interest in hosting World Cup games back in 2018, the cost to taxpayers was estimated between $30 to $45 millions. But those costs have since risen, with the city now expected to fork over $77.1 million along with another $24 million in service in kind. Goldberg said Chow has made hundreds of millions of dollars of election promises and there needs to be a way to pay for them, especially with Toronto facing a $933 million budget deficit due to the ongoing impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are coming out to say, look, she's gonna need to find a way to pay for it, and one of the ways to do that is to, make an alternative choice here, and the World Cup games, he told C24. Here's one way she could have saved some cash. Look, people have lost their jobs. They are finding it hard to make end meets. 20% of Canadians are skipping meals because they can't afford to pay for every meal, and we are talking about spending all this money on the World Cup. I just think it's the wrong priority, and I think that Olivia Chow can come in and make a statement as a breath of fresh breathed air. City plans to spend $50 million to upgrade sport fields at Sunnybrook and Centennial Park for guest team training purpose, as well as another $25 million to increase capacity of BMO Field.